I'm coming to you with another broker update here. I hope these have been useful, give you a little bit of information. I got two things to talk to you about today. First one is, what do you tell your buyers and your sellers about the market? Certainly, it seems to be a changing market. At least that's what it looks like on the outside. But please let them know that right now there's no change in the market. That we are not experiencing any major disruptions. Now, with that being said, maybe going into the summer months, we might see some things change, particularly if we have more of a shelter-in-place type of order that comes down. Don't know if that's going to happen, but it might. So, what do you tell your buyers and sellers, particularly your sellers? When you talk to your sellers, you need to reassure them everything's going okay. However, if they're nervous about what's going to happen in the future, then probably they need to go ahead and aggressively move toward getting their house sold, which means maybe it's a good time for them to drop their price and get that thing moved before anything else happens during the summer. So that's an idea, and you certainly can tell your buyers the same thing. Hey, they need to go ahead and move now before anything else kind of crazy happens in the summer. There's plenty of crazy going on. So anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to tell you about. Second thing I want to tell you about is the new policy. It's called the Clear Cooperation Policy by the MLS. It's sort of a jump ship away from this whole coronavirus thing. And this is information that I would normally share with you in a sales meeting, but I wanted you all to hear this. Carrie sent out an email a week or so ago about a house that she has coming on the market. And she asked me first, could she do that, and what the rules were on that. Well, let me make sure you understand the rules on that. Under the new Clear Cooperation Policy, it says this. It says that if you advertise a house for sale outside of your company, essentially publicly, then you have 24 hours to get that into the MLS. That means if you put it in a newsletter, if you put it in an email, if you put it in flyers, if you put it on social media outside of your company, you have 24 hours to get that thing into the MLS. In Carrie's case, she was not going outside the company. She was simply telling everybody, hey, be ready because it's coming available. And that's okay. Now, what she can't do is she cannot allow any showings. So she's got to hold off on showings, but she can go ahead and distribute information internally. Now, the old 48-hour rule from the MLS is still there. If you have your marketing period, once your marketing period begins, you still have 48 hours to get it in. But the added layer is where some real estate companies and some agents were taking advantage, perhaps. They were advertising things early, coming soon, and now there's a rule that says if you do that, then you've got to get that into the MLS. Anyway, I hope that was good information for you, and I'll send you an update as things go along. Thank you.